there's definitely like it sucks to say, but it's the truth. Like we limit ourselves with what we dedicate ourselves to, because it's dedication. If you're dedicating yourself to something, you're definitely not gonna be able to put that much power into another thing. But like, yeah, once you shut off something, you definitely have enough energy. Because we don't have all the energy in the world.
Oh, yeah.
Alfie does sometimes, and I question it, and that's why I'm like, Nyquil was created because of people like him. But like literally, like people like they like not even just get tired. They crack. People crack, man. Especially
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. See, I don't sleep.
yeah, he
You
doesn't.
don't.
Sleep is a good thing, and people are like, "Oh, I wish I was like you," and like you didn't sleep. I
Well,
was
how
like,
many hours do you sleep usually?
"Oh,
Hours? Let's go into minutes. Oh man, like
I mean, like
Well, I feel
On
like
an-
both of you don't sleep.
on an average, and my phone can confirm it. On an average, I average about 4 to 6 hours of sleep.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
roughly between more in the 5 to 6 range, but it's 4 to 6 hours. And sometimes I will sleep the 4 hours and go bing.
Time to get the fuck up.
Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
my mind just works on a different level.
I mean,
It's-
I sleep 6, 7, but then I take a nap after work.
oh yeah,
I
I'm
take like a solid 1 hour nap. Like I made it like a routine where I was like, I know I don't sleep well at night just because fucking phone, right? You know, like Instagram
oh my
and
gosh,
everything.
yeah.
So I fall asleep. I give myself 6, 7 hours. Then I power through work with coffee, and then once I get home, I'm like, I just need an hour to kind of recharge to be able to go to the gym, go outside, go hang out, shit like that. But yeah, dude. Oh damn, that's insane.
Yeah, no, it's insane. And it's like I've even experimented with it. Like, cause all my life I've never been able to regulate sleep or have sleep, or I'd be up for 2 3 days. Or it's like when you're in college or high school, you're just up
Yeah.
these ridiculous hours. That's just my whole life, where it's just
Yeah.
like you run on no sleep and you do fucking everything,
Yeah.
and it's crazy.
it's not even on purpose, because there's some nights where he tells me
like I have the time. Like I will have the time to sleep.
Yeah.
he just sits up and he looks in the ceiling. He's like, I can't do this. I can't not be productive.
How about you? Do you sleep well or?
Well, I've always been a night owl, but with my new job, I have to work later hours, so
Yeah.
it definitely fucks with me. So when I do sleep, it will literally be during the middle of the day, and it'll only be for like probably like 2 hours. It's weird, man. It's weird what you
Yeah.
can do with 2 hours of sleep. Look at me, I'm still standing now.
And I understand, like, normally the human body should get 8 hours of sleep, and that's the healthy thing to do. And I would like to be healthy and do that.
That's a tough thing to do.
Yeah,
period.
yeah, but even so, it's like I don't get as much sleep as my body probably should, and that worries me
Yeah.
because I want to take care of my body and stuff. But I've even experimented with this because it's your body and just like fuck it, I just give it what it
Yeah.
wants. So I'm like, one experiment I did last year in 2018 during the summer to fall season was I want to stay up a day and then go to sleep the next day, and let's see how that works out for a week. And I got through the week, no problem.
Yeah.
And then I got through 2 weeks, no problem. And then I got through a month and a half.
Of like sleep one day, no sleep the other day, like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I regulated
Yeah.
and I felt fine. Like I was able to function on that. At one point I wasn't able to do it because I got promoted and I
Yeah,
need to be
yeah,
at the
yeah.
job all the time. I was only working part-time at the time.
Yeah.
But I was like, it was the first time that I felt normal in a
Yeah.
sleeping pattern, which was very strange because no matter how hard I tried to go day by day, with a normal sleeping schedule, it never worked.
Yeah.
And I was like, do I just have that much energy that I could just
Yeah,
go through a whole
it-
2 days, like 48 hours?
It might be the restlessness, like.
Oh my
to
gosh.
do something.
Well, I'm very anxious. I'm very like, I have to do something. I always have to work. I love working on stuff. I
Yeah.
love being productive.
Yeah.
I'm a workaholic.
Oh,
so
dude, I could just lay on the couch, do nothing,
I can't do that.
dude.
I can't do
Best
that. It
days
drives
of
me
my
crazy.
life.
That's why I have to set up a whole show in order to sit on the couch.
Best day of my life is best moments where I'm just on the couch, sprawled out, with like Oreos on my stomach.
Oh my gosh.
Dude, like
I wish I
if
I wish I could do that.
that's the thing. That's why, like, it's always like, if I didn't have any like work. Let's say I was this rich kid that didn't have to work, didn't have to do anything. My diet would be wake up, go on my couch, Oreos, go play some kind of sport, exercise, go out, get drunk, sleep, wake up, Oreos, go out. Like I love relaxing. I love
Not
resting.
doing anything and
Like
just
I love, and that's the thing. That's why I always felt like like again, like you could look at Taichi, you and I, right, with like guitar playing. Taichi's a little
all
different.
very three different guitarists.
Yeah, like I never thought of practicing.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought practicing was boring. I hated learning scales, and it was so boring. For me, it was like if I feel it, I'll play it,
Right.
and that's how
You
I
play what you like.
picked up what I have and what I know how to play. Like I was never able to just sit there and like look at, let's say, okay, like this is the way Stevie Ray Vaughan played, and this is the scales that he used, and this is how like you play it. For me, it was like, shit, it's a Tuesday. Do I want to lay on the couch again? Nah, I kind of want to play guitar. So I would do it like that, right? I don't know how you played practice guitar, but like
I'm a good in between. I'm a
Yeah.
little bit more in between that. Like if I feel like I need to practice,
Yeah.
or if I have something to practice towards or work towards,
yeah,
I do practice and everything. But I'm more of a creative, so I like to just mess around, if anything, at that.
like even messing around sometimes, like it just gets like if I go into idea of like, oh, I'm just gonna sit and fiddle, nothing comes out.
Mm-hmm.
If I go into the idea, it's I want to play, have like the urge to play, then something comes out.
Right.
That's something new that I haven't heard of comes out. Like the only time I like legitimately practiced was for your show
Mm-hmm.
and for the last show that I did. Every other show, I like, I was like, I looked at the tabs, I looked at how the songs play. I'm like, I'll figure it out, and then
Yeah.
just go.
I hear it. It sounds like that. Yeah, I'll figure it out. I feel that definitely. Yeah, no, I feel like I'm on the in between because I do feel that way,
Yeah.
but then I feel like disciplined to like practice and practice and practice.
Yeah.
Da-da. It also depends on the instrument because me personally, I
Yeah.
hate guitar. Like
Yeah,
guitar
yeah.
is the last instrument for me that I would pick. I would much rather play more rhythm like bass or drum.
Yeah,
Especially drum. Drum is number one.
I mean drum. You have to be like coordinated with your fingers
Yeah.
and body. I'm not. I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. But Ty, how many hours do you think you've practiced guitar in your life?
He plays every day. That's a fact.
Well, so per day, how many hours do you think you've played guitar? On average. Let's say like you have the opportunity to play guitar. How many hours per day do you play? That's the rule.
He plays about an average an hour a day.
Like an
He
hour a
comes
day
home.
you usually play. That's a good thing. That's way better than I pick it up for like 10 to 15 minutes, but it also shows the complete differences of like you're really good, I'm not. So I mean like there's that whole like the idea of like, the 10,000 hour rule that like if you practice like 10,000 hours you can become pro at it or whatever.
Yeah,
the
and
fuck
then
they
there's
say.
prodigies.
And there's
which is
prodigies.
unfair.
And then they're just people who just instinctually, just hear it and shit like that.
Me personally, I've never had natural talent for anything.
Yeah.
I've gotten good at the things that I do because I've worked on them a lot.
Yeah.
I've never been good at anything. I've always had to practice and work
Yeah.
on it to get to a point. Even with music, it's like I touch base on a lot of the instruments, so
Yeah.
I know like a general idea and I'm well-rounded about it. But at the same time, I could never because I even asked Ty, I was like, for example, I was like, how long did it take you to play the way you do?
Yeah.
And he's like, what are you talking about? Just in high school when I picked it up, I've always been able to play like this. And
Yeah, like
well, I'm just using it as an example.
no,
but
Tai Chi-
there are people like that. They just kind of pick up an instrument and they're amazing. Like I know this 18-year-old kid, and he plays even better than you, Tai Chi. And
well, no, there's a difference. Like
there's natural talent. There's definitely something, that is
like
of
there's
natural
a
talent.
difference. So let's say soccer, right? You and I basically played the same amount of soccer in our lives, right? Like not back in high school. Like in high school, we played the same amount. Like yeah, barely by myself. But with all due respect, I'm better than you. You hate it. There you go. Like something something in me was like, yeah, like I could do this by just kind of thinking about it and willing myself to it. that's talent because again, your mind is triggering you to be able to.
There's
accomplish
definitely
somebody's
people
talent.
that
Yeah. Well, natural talent is you're born. Well, yeah, you practice it. You can have all the natural talent in the world. If you don't practice it, you don't practice it. You're not gonna get it. You know, you can't just sit there and pick up a guitar and realize, oh, these are what the scales are without ever seeing a scale.
You're like contradicting yourself. You need natural talent, but you also need to practice.
Well, yeah, but you need minimal practice compared to someone like me. Well, you like that.
Oh,
hero
Tai
kid
Chi's
that
conversations.
Alfie knows practices probably less than you, but could play as good as you, just because of natural talent. I guess.
natural talent is natural talent is naturally talented.
You're really good. I've seen 4-year-olds play drums better than me.
Yeah, I hate those kids on YouTube who are like
I'm the one in
11.
the comments would be like, "You suck."
And like their parents are like, oh, he just picked up the guitar yesterday and he's playing like a fucking Dimebag Daryl Shred fucking song. And I'm sitting there with my 20, basically already like 15 years of guitar playing, fat fingers, no accomplishments.
No, you can play an instrument? Great. What do you know about life?
Yeah,
No.
what do you know about paying bills late? My credit score is shot.
I wish I had time to sit on the drums.
Yeah, no, it's but yeah, like, yeah, it's just. I guess you have the restless, syndrome where you got to keep doing something constantly. Like, it's,
Yeah, look at my leg.
yeah, like, I love just chilling and relaxing and just.
So you still hungry?
Yeah.
Oh man, that was a quick response.
Is this a loaded one?
Yeah, boy, we're ready for the apocalypse. We got the gunsmen. We
got the swords. I have a sword.
Yeah, and you have nunchucks. You have 2 swords. and
nunchucks, that's right.
2 nunchucks.
2 nunchucks, so you can't just chuck with one nun. Got a
You
nun.
can't nunchuck though.
You can't nun a chug. But
Can you
could
chuck a
woodchuck
nun?
A chug.
You can't nun a chuck, but you could chuck a nun. A legit nun.
You could drop kick a nun.
Oh, I can imagine Eric just running down the
You could
street, drop
kick
kicking a fucking nun.
I'm pretty sure.
It would look good too. Their like dress would go fly up and everything.
Have you guys ever played Hitman Absolution? One of the Hitman games
Mm-hmm.
where the main bad people group, the baddies, they were nuns. 12 evil nuns that were they were nuns, but they were very sexy nun outfits as if it was Halloween for them, and they were evil because they were killing other people. But so were you. So I don't think there's a good person.
You're a hitman though. You're high.
It's all about perception.
It's about exactly like who decides what's a good person or a bad person. Apparently your character does.
There are no good people.
So yeah, so there were some sexy nuns that definitely know how to block a drop kick and kick my ass, which I would so willingly. I would just be like, you could do whatever you want.
Let
to me.
be
Be like, beat me, love me.
sexy nuns.
Sexy.
Is that a Halloween?
Fetish of mine. What would be a Halloween fetish of mine?
A fun Halloween theme that you would take
Sexy
a part of?
teacher.
Teacher, librarian,
Librarian.
just the basic stuff.
You would be a sexy teacher?
Nothing crazy.
No, the
Oh.
girl.
Nah, I'd be a shirtless firefighter
What's the name?
or
Dude,
Peter Pan. No
see that.
tights.
No tights. No tights.
Just for Winnie the Pooh and get around.
Just-
Ooh.
I don't know what. I'll just be there. I'll just be like, you could do whatever you want.
Nah, you gotta be something.
For me,
If they're gonna be something, you gotta be something. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to spice it up? What are you gonna bring to the table?
Who, me?
Are you gonna be a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle?
I'm a samurai my whole life.
Oh, you're a
bro.
samurai.
you're samurai.
That's pretty hot. You're just wearing a robe.
I would be
Yeah, just a
You
robe.
put the fan on.
I'd be a wizard,
A wizard? Oh, a sexy wizard.
and my thing would be a wand. Not an impressive wand, but a wand nevertheless.
You'd have a big robe. Would you
Yeah,
wear a hat?
and just whip it, like, wow, I'll be the flasher
Wizard?
We had the flasher wizard. Just run up, be like, "What's up?" And hopefully, she likes it, and
And live happily ever after.
fellatio.
Fellatio.
Hopefully,
Why you make it sound like filet mignon?
hopefully she does stuff. Yeah, no, I think that would be. I mean, listen, I I think sex is supposed to be fun and experimental and do whatever you need to do. There's all you had one rule, just nothing with the butt, unless it's
Is that one of your rules?
unless it's the tongue. Nothing else goes near the butt.
Well, I'm just no butt stuff. No butt stuff.
Everything else.
Rule 43, no butt stuff.
That's 43.
Yeah.
I better be up in the high numbers, man.
That's rule number like 1 for me. No butt.
Are you
stuff.
kidding me? No, that's gotta come early. When did you lose your virginity? Exactly. That's why it's an early number, bro. No
When did
butt
I
stuff.
lose virginity? I lost it late. I lost it when I was 18.
I feel like
Oh,
that's
man.
that's good. That's a good average number.
But like it was like 18 going into college summertime. So I was like a virgin through high school.
That's fine.
That was fine.
That's
yeah, 'cause
adulthood.
Now I'm a weird deviant with problems.
Nah.
No.
Well, I just made these problems. Not problems like this. I just love kinky shit.
I feel like it's more mature to handle matureness as it goes on once you've reached past high school.
I just realized I like it a lot, and I just became a kinky
yeah.
freak about
Yeah,
it.
exactly.
'Cause I feel like if it was
There's nothing
earlier,
wrong with that.
I would have. Nah, I love it. I think if I was younger, I would have been.
It would have just been something you done as a
Yeah,
kid.
and done as a kid, and then I would be cool with like missionary for like 10 minutes, and then coming and then leaving. It's just not fun. You know, it's supposed to be doggy missionary, falling asleep, waking up, doggy missionary, and then crying.
Yeah, it's like. Oh man, it's like shampoo, condition, shampoo,
Yeah, exactly.
condition, and then cry.
Rinse, repeat.
Rinse, repeat,
Lather, rinse,
Get a soap. Get a soap in her eyes, and then you
Yeah,
cry.
Yeah, no, that was. Yeah, so nothing with the butt unless it's the tongue.
Ew.
Yeah, dude, I love that part. I think that's my only rule.
No butt stuff.
No butt
No
stuff.
butt stuff. I'm willing to
Definitely.
get fucking handcuffed to the bed before. I've done it. It was fun. Whips, all that shit's fun. Yeah. Fuck it. That's the only rule I
Yeah.
have. Oh, and no, like other party. That's a male.
Oh, no third party.
No third party.
No male third parties, please.
Like
Why? What if it's me?
I love you guys.
Cool.
It's not even. I wouldn't even do it with like
Good.
anyone. It just, it's not nothing out of.
You're a
just-
one-on-one kind of guy?
I'm 1-on-1.
Nice.
Obviously, I would love to have a threesome with another girl, but I'm like, even then, I feel like I'll get confused.
Right.
I'll be like, I don't know who to pay attention to. But at 1-on-1, but one of my fantasies was always to get with like an older female while her husband.
Well, we
watches.
have a saying with Alfie.
What?
Hide your moms.
Hide your
Hide
mothers.
Hide your moms.
Hide your mothers. Someone's gonna get pregnant.
Don't introduce me to nobody.
Someone's gonna get pregnant.
Yeah, they know.
Oh God, it's a heavy gun.
They don't know. I've still yet to meet Chapo's mom. And he
knows.
says for good reason, he's like, I'm not introducing you to my mom. Stay away from my mother.
Chapo's mom.
Chop already knows.
Chapo knows.
He
what's
knows
good.
that.
I'm like, I'm sure she's a nice lady. Yeah. He's like, you're damn right she is.
She's a nice lady. She's gonna stay a nice lady. No.
It's great.
But yeah, that's my fantasy, and I don't know if I'll ever come true, but I'm happy about it. I'm happy to have that fantasy. Maybe I'll tell my wife about it.
That makes it. Oh man, if you're my wife, I'm gonna tell you everything, whether it's gay you or not. You better best be
It's
able
my
to handle
fantasy.
it. Oh yeah. Oh, you got a celebrity crush?
Celebrity crush, male or female?
Either, both, whatever.
Uh,
I like Ryan
male,
Reynolds. He's cool.
Henry Cavill,
Or Hugh Jackman.
Hugh Jackman, Chris Pines,
Travis
female-
Fillmore.
Huh?
Travis Fillmore or Fillmore. You
Yeah.
ever seen the show The Vikings?
Yep.
Yep.
Female.
Zoe Kravitz.
Wow.
Zoe Kravitz is a good pick.
She's hot.
She
bro.
could get it 100 out of 100.
10 out of 10.
Margot Robbie, obviously.
Oh yes, you have mentioned.
Tai
Great.
Chi.
Taichi.
Yeah, definitely a celebrity crush.
Cara Delevingne.
I don't know who that is. I probably do by face.
She was in Suicide Squad. She was the witch.
Oh,
Oh, she's cute.
Yeah. Who else? Yeah, she has
Eyebrows.
thick ass eyebrows. Yeah.
The caterpillars, I believe they call them in different countries.
Who else?
I like Rihanna.
Of course, that's your
Dude,
only
Rihanna
celebrity
looks
crush.
Rihanna's my
Freak and a
favorite.
half.
Oh man.
Fucking love.
She's my favorite. I love Rihanna. If I ever meet her, I would just love to meet her.
Yeah,
That way,
she
you know,
looks
I
like a
could.
super chill person.
Yeah, like she seems like real cool. Like I would just love to
Yeah.
meet her and be like, "Hi, what's up? My name is so, Alfonso, and by the way, I'm in love with you, but I just want to say
Huge
hi."
fan. Huge fan.
Yeah. Oh man, you could put me under your umbrella.
So stay there.
I'll be your umbrella.
I would be your umbrella. I'll make it rain all over you.